By next podcast, you guys are going to be what they call in the streets bad bitches, okay? You guys are going to tell your employees off like you need to. And we're going to talk about two bad bitches that are the talk of the town. There's a big debate. LeBron and Michael, let's put that to the side. We got Beyonce and Taylor Swift, all right? Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of either. Like I was saying, Beyonce, the only thing I know about you is in the elevator, your husband got beat up by your sister. That's all I know about her.
About that.
Yeah, that was a big thing. And then Taylor Swift, I just know that she's like the big, like every teen, preteen, whatever, they're obsessed with Taylor.
Oh no, and it's not. It doesn't stop there.
Oh, it
You're
doesn't
upset
stop
with
there.
Taylor Swift?
I'm okay with
she a
both of
Swiftie?
them. I'm neither.
Oh, okay, you're not.
They're both wildly talented. They're great. They have positive,
I'm not a Swiftie.
I'm not part of the Beehive. I'm not a Swiftie.
I'm a
I
Beehive.
think they're totally awesome.
Okay, but gun to your head, you need to pick one.
Oh my God. I'd rather die.
Wow. Wow.
I think Beyonce, because she's been consistently in my life longer than Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, Taylor Swift was quite whiny, and I didn't understand her all the way. And she came from country background, which I didn't like country music. I still don't.
True.
But she's poppy now, and I love her. I love her outfits. She's cool. Yeah.
You think she's cool?
No. So to be honest,
Yeah,
like
that's
if
true.
I'm thinking of, I told you I don't care about both for their music, but if I had to pick one, gun to my head, I'm gonna pick Beyonce. Not because of the music, but if I'm like thinking of just what I picture as like a good role model. If my daughter's like looking up, she's like, who should I watch, Baba? I'm gonna be like, okay, Beyonce. She's very successful at her craft. She's married, long-term marriage, doing her thing. I like that monogamy side of things. Okay, that's just me. I like that she's kind of a good representation. And from a cultural perspective, she's showing that because she's a person of color and she's extremely successful. She's breaking the norms, and especially when she was coming up, I think that was Destiny's Child versus Spice Girls, I think was the thing, right? At that time.
They may be
Different
slightly.
times.
They were both loved equally.
Yeah.
I didn't like Spice Girls. Oh, well, Posh was my thing, but aside from that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a whole other topic.
Yeah, we'll come back to that next.
But Beyonce, I would pick Beyonce for honestly just that. Taylor Swift has like 1,000 boyfriends now. It's her and 𝐿𝐐𝐏𝐿𝐒 Grammer, whoever the guy's name.
Did you say
Whatever the
𝐿𝐐𝐏
guy's
Grammer?
whatever the basketball. I mean the NFL player,
Football player.
the football
That
player.
would
all right?
be that would
So
be real.
every time it's another boyfriend, every song's about an ex.
But
Like
it makes such good music. Like, you can't make good music if your heart's not broken.
okay, Adele. There we go. Then I would pick Adele if I need
Do
to.
you think that's one of the reasons why so much people can relate to her?
Because of
Yeah,
breakup
because
stuff.
they're like serial daters. I mean,
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
definitely
That's
relate
bad
to
culture to
that.
propagate.
Like me personally, I don't have anything against Taylor. I can't relate to her. It sounds like she's talking to me and they just put some music in the background. Again, don't attack me, please. This is my opinion. But again, I feel like she has this huge following because people have gone through similar situations and she's putting it out there to be like, okay, I'm just like you, right? Because I was in California back a few months ago and she was in concert and there was an event at a hotel and 90% of the people in that hotel were dressed like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
There was no specific age. It ranged from like 15 right up to 60. Yep. I've never seen anything like that. So it's obvious that she has some sort of impact where people, even if they've gone to the concert, now they're going to the theater to watch her movie. Like,
That's nuts.
that is big.
It's
big.
fascinating.
She's a
Like,
phenomenon.
and I think that's what throws me off too is like the idea of fandom is like a little bit too much for me.
Cultish.
It's
It is
cultish.
I don't like that.
It
It
is
makes me feel
cultish.
icky,
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw one of my best friends under the bus here. But I love you. Sorry. For her bachelorette this summer, we dressed up as Taylor Swift because she's a Swiftie, and like she's got great costumes. I went back a little bit and wore like an orange dress. It was kind of like country-ish, but you could literally dress up as Taylor Swift. We're all mid-30s. I'm like, to me, I think that I can't relate to her music
Right?
any more than I like maybe when I was 20.
Like it's like you ever watch Ace Ventura? Was that not your time? Your time?
It's
course.
Ventura Pet Detective.
Not my
Yes.
time.
No, because I was a kid when that was big.
TVs back then?
No, like that. No, like was that your like you guys were adults at that time? Teenagers
No,
at that time?
I was
No, it was
young.
Ace Ventura time.
I was a kid. I was watching Ace Ventura. It was the best. I used to act like Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
I rewatch it.
Where's this going?
I'll tell you, I
I
rewatched
can't
it.
wait.
as an adult. I'm like, this is garbage. How the
Garbage.
hell did I even watch
don't
this
do
garbage?
that.
Okay, yeah, it's bad. So
it's
then
heartbreaking.
you watch the Blink-182. When I was growing up, Blink-182 was my favorite band. Okay, I took her out as a Friday night. Blah blah blah. Okay,
Yep.
great songs as a kid. I'm kind of listening to them as an adult. The melody's good, but the lyrics, I'm like, these are adults who are talking and speaking like 10-year-olds, like the ideas that a 10-year-old's thinking about. Like literally, I hate doing chores, F my mom, whatever, that kind of music. And so Taylor Swift to me is that. Like, I don't know how, I feel like her fandom, if you're 12, 13, 14, like within that preteen teen range, it kind of makes sense. After that, I don't know what you're relating to. I personally don't get it. You just got to grow up, listen to Adele, listen to something else.
Okay, let's not go.
I'm
there.
just saying.
Don't
just
go
saying.
there. Okay,
If I want to get depressed, let me throw in the Adele. I'll start. That's my opinion on with that.
So who do you think has had a bigger impact though, Beyonce or
Obviously, Beyonce. This
Yeah.
goes without question. Impact on what? Culture?
culture?
Well, yeah, on what?
Beyonce. Impact on just weird cult crap? Obviously, Taylor Swift.
Okay.
But I think Beyonce is it's a wider gap.
Yeah. Like she
Right?
still touches the same thing that Taylor Swift touches
Yeah.
in addition to.
Yeah.
I think she's
my
just a
opinion.
great leader, man.
I mean, Taylor Swift probably is too. I can't speak to
She
either of
leads
them. I don't know
kids.
them personally, but
Yeah. Okay. Obviously, I don't know you. Taylor,
I
but
watched her documentary on Netflix a couple years ago, and that was before I was like, man, she's meh. Then I watched it, and I'm like, oh, she's pretty, like she's really interesting.
That's called propaganda.
I
But
know,
anyway,
I know. She
That's
got
what that
me.
is.
She got me.
Yeah. Even Beyonce kind of has her real cult thing.